Where do we even start? How about from the beginning? Way back in 1999, back when the guy in the middle had hair, and when Jay's pregnant pauses only lasted 20 seconds. This brain trust came together because they saw North Lincoln in a different light. They looked past the liquor stores, gun supply shops, check cashing places, and panhandlers in North Lincoln, and envisioned something even greater. They envisioned a professional organization that would come together for the betterment of all mankind. Because of the vision of these fearless leaders, North Lincoln now has cheaper gas, lower property taxes, and less expensive sandwiches at Subway compared to any other part of town. Because of their foresight, NLBA now can afford the better things in life. Those better things are what this highlight video is all about. These events and people are what makes NLBA special. Prepare to be amazed. The first event of the year was bowling. It was also the first event for our new president, and she started it off by showing us that she should stick to golf. As is typical at most NLBA athletic events, the most athletic president of NLBA's history, Steve Molly, won with the top score. The next event of the year is the longest running event outside of Jay's intros, and is our annual Soccer Mom van tailgating and Salt Dogs game. Apparently, Fred thought the weather was perfect for the beach, and he showed up in his Speedo. The rest of us had a great time bonding while tailgating around the Soccer Mom van before the Salt Dogs, like a true Northsider, kicked the crap out of some team from the South. Moving forward a couple of months, the brain trust at NLBA thought it would be wise to plan a golf outing. After calling around to all of the Northside golf courses to find one that would allow some of the members to play golf in sandals, we were able to tee off. Teams were selected and bets were made. In true North fashion, a bet was made in that the losing team had to join the pretentious and overpriced South Lincoln Business Association. Little did we know that since only businesses that make up South Lincoln is franchises, no such group actually exists. Back to the challenge. It was stroke for stroke and putt for putt throughout the afternoon. At one point, Kevin even let his partner Joanne use one of her own shots. Towards the end of it though, it was apparent on who the winning team would be. True to form, NLBA's sexiest president of all time, Steve Molly and his partner Amy, hit an 85-foot putt to win out. We then allowed Joanne to take another selfie with the winners. Our second to last outing of the year was something that only NLBA could pull off. While the Southsiders might have more plastic surgeries and pompous pricks than us on the North Side, we know how to party VIP style. Kelly donated his stretch limo for a night out, visiting other small towns in our part of the county. But first we had to pay homage. You see, under the vision of the wisest president of all time, Steve Molly, NLBA wanted to create a legacy. That legacy took form in a bench that was placed outside of the Devaney Center, and it was time to visit it. Not only can transients stop and use that bench as a homemark for a few days, it was also established for some walkers, hikers, and bikers that Lincoln has to offer. That bench is there to serve the greater Lincoln community, and we took time out to pay homage. Then once on the limo, most things that happened can't fully be talked about. We started out partying well above the city of Lincoln and then hit the road. From cruising the small towns to stopping by a world-class vineyard to kicking it old school with a 1920s custom-built roadster, an amazing time was had by all. And that brings us back to where we are today, reminiscing about all of the fun events of the past year, plus ones that are still talked about years later, from taking matters into her own hands to more selfies courtesy of Joanne, to Tim pretending he is the tallest man in all of the world. NLBA knows how to have a good time. So in honor of NLBA in 2015, let's raise our glasses and have a toast. Say it with me if you know it. Here's to lying, cheating, stealing, and drinking. If you're going to lie, lie for a friend. If you're going to cheat, cheat death. If you're going to steal, steal a heart. If you're going to drink, drink with me. Here's to a phenomenal 2015 and looking forward to a legendary 2016.